Hello, hello. Just Ski is a game that I really enjoy. You play it with just the movements of the mouse, very minor movements, where you attempt to guide your skier through a landscape, jumping and flipping as you go. And that's it. It's very basic, and it's very relaxing, although also incredibly frustrating to play. Well, there's a new one. Out today is That Flipping Mountain. A similar game by the same developer with a very simple mechanic of you point in a direction with the mouse and you hold the button and you flip. That's it. Now, the longer you hold the button for, the more you rotate. When you release the button, you perhaps stop rotating to try and control your flip, because ultimately you're trying to land on your feet. When the game first starts, it doesn't matter terribly much whether you do land on your feet or not, but as things go on, it gets more and more complex, and soon you'll find you're trying to accomplish jumps you can barely manage, and landing on your feet is the difference between being able to maintain your foothold or sliding off the mountain to your doom. And in various places you can fall a long way indeed. There's lots of obstacles, and the game gets progressively more difficult and more frustrating. Although I hesitate to say frustrating, because many times you will end up doing or attempting the same jump over and over again, but it's quite relaxing at the same time. The game has a lovely soundtrack, just like its predecessor, although I'm not playing it here, and the sort of creativity and variety of obstacles gets really rather fun. Now, here I've managed to jump my way onto a church. Now I'm trying to jump into a narrow passageway in the rocks in order to make my way up. But if I don't land on my feet on some of the more steeply slanting sections, I won't be able to hold on, and I'll slide back down just like I did a second ago. There's even a little springing platform at the top, which, if I can land on that just right, will provide me with a boost up to a much higher place. See if I can do it. Okay, jump through past it, and jump to land on it and get the spring. Feet first, doing. Cool. As you continue up the mountain, you find incredible puzzles like this one, where I have to dive in head first between the two boys in order to get a boost out of the water, in order to get onto that tiny platform, to get to that springy platform, to keep going. And as frustrating as the game is, sometimes when it goes right, it just goes beautifully right, and you become quite impressed at your own sort of agility and ability to manipulate things, until inevitably it goes wrong. It's charming, it's clever, it's fun, and it's cheap. And it's as frustrating as it is satisfying. I got given this for free, thank you Jeff Weber, but I would have bought it anyway. And the thing that I most like about the game is when you do choose to end a game session, it zooms out and shows you the whole mountain, so you can find out just how appalling your progress has been. Ta-ra!